The most interesting thing that I learned was how supportive people are when you're around the right people, because there's plenty of people that would call me an idiot and still do. So go ahead. The power of support from people around you is huge when making a decision. When it's huge when doing something new, especially. So I was quite nervous about saying it, but I was so driven by it that I didn't care in the end. And I was just like, look, this is what I'm doing. And it was quite interesting to see all the people around me were supportive. I even had friends that were purely meat eaters coming out with me to eat vegan food and vegan substitute foods, and they tried it out and they actually enjoyed it, and that was really cool because they were willing to give it a shot. And that's really interesting as how supportive people were. I had very minimal negative comments. Like, of course, there's jokes and stuff as you do, because when you're friends with people, you can have a lend of them, if you will, because that's endearment. And as long as you're not actually attacking them and they know that you're joking around and they can do it back to you and you can do it to them, then it's all fine. And there was always jokes, and I was always making jokes of myself too, because I believe you can joke about anything within context. And I would always be bringing up stuff every time something would go wrong. Say I dropped something or something like that, I'm like, it's because I'm vegan, and everyone would laugh because it's so funny. It was just so irreverent, so silly. As long as that can happen, there's the jokes there. But everyone was really supportive. No one really made any derogatory terms of it. They didn't really abuse me or anything like that. If anything, they went out of their way to make it more comfy or more easy for me to be a vegan. And it wasn't because I was trying to control them. I didn't ask them to do it. I would have just gone without or brought my own food. I was fine. Because that's the decision that I made. I go into this thing knowing that I'm going to have to provide for me most of the time. And then to have everyone lean in and be like, oh man, we'll make sure you're taken care of, was really cool.